I think we must start first by realizing that Sikhs are the sword arm of India, you see. And if you go to Darbar Sahib, which is Hari Mandir Sahib, and then you see the Nishan Sahib, and then you go around, you find every regiment of the Indian Army that was ever posted in Amritsar. Their commander, when they got posted, their commander would first come to Darbar Sahib and pay his obeisance. You cannot imagine a phalanx of the Indian Army without the Sikh regiment, you see. When we are talking of Khalistan, we are talking of a certain section of this beautiful community which has got obsessed with the idea, that they are very different, they are different from the Hindus, and they are so different that they need a separate place within India, a separate home. But see, they didn't say Sikhstan, they didn't say that, they Khalistan, because from the word Khalsa, which was a word given currency by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. He established the Khalsa, you know. Before that, this was not, much in currency, this word. And they use the word Khalsa because Khalsa is a very pious word, it means pure, from Khalis, pure. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji had, in the congregation, on a stage, he came out with a sword, dipped in the blood of a goat. Of course, people didn't know, but he came with bloody sword, and he said, I want a person who is prepared to give his head to me, head for me. And one person got up, he took him behind that place, and then came back again with a bloody sword and said, I want another. 5 persons, Panj Pyare, he set up. And very few people know, these Panj Pyaras, from where did they come? So the first person who offered his neck was an Uriya. The second one was from Andhra Pradesh, today's Berar. And the third one was from today's Gujarat, from Dwarka. And the fourth one was from Meerut, a Jat from Meerut. And only the fifth one was from Punjab, and they became the first 5 followers, and he called them Khalsa. During the reign of the Mughals, which was 181 years, from 1526, when Babur defeated Lodhi in the battle of Panipat, to 1707, when Aurangzeb died. This period of 181 years was the Mughal period. That was the period when the Hindus were an oppressed people wherever the Mughals were in power. Again, remember, the whole of India was never under the Muslims at any time. This is a mistaken notion that India was always under or all the time under and all that. But then during the particular North India, you see, this area, there was perpetual conflict between the Rajputs and the Mughals, and wherever the Sarhind was the headquarter of and Punjab particularly, Punjab was a very severe victim of them. So the 10 Gurus, that period 1526 to 17, during that entire period, the 10 Gurus were like a dhal, between the people and the Mughal rulers. So easy, 1520, 1707 Mughals, and 1520 to 1708 the 10 Gurus. They were the solace, and people used to throng to the Gurus, That's why Jahangir took offense at Guru Arjan Dev, and he said there is a fakir Baba, there is a who who is misleading the people, and he is provoking the people against something. He was not. He was a very great scholar. In fact, it was Guru Arjan Dev who put together Guru Granth Sahib. You see, though he was a very great scholar of his times. I don't think today even 20 university professors together can put together something like Guru Granth Sahib. You see, and he is sitting in a small village to get poems, the Bani, Bhajan, Bhakti poems of 15 Bhaktas from all over India, and 10 Bhattas, the Brahmins, and then the 10 Gurus, 6 Gurus ki Bani hai usme. You see, he was a great scholar. So Jahangir then, he hauled him up, and he really, he killed him in the most brutal manner, as everybody knows. So the Gurus, people used to flock. That's why in Guru Gobind Singh's time, when he wanted people ready for a sacrifice, and he called those people, the people came from all over India. They used to flock to the Gurus for solace, for piety, for protection. And the Gurus were an object of hope and faith, and that is what sustained Guru Nanak Dev Ji, in his Udasiyan, they are called Udasiyan, travels, and this traveling, a saint traveling and talking to people in their language, ordinary language, this has been a very ancient tradition in India, Parivrajaka Parampara mein. So he went all over India and he talked to the people, gave them, he put spine with ideas, he put spine in the crushed people. You see, crushed people, and his Bani, Guru, उनकी जो मूल मंत्र है, एक ओंकार सत्यनाम, कर्ता पुरख है, that is the latest and the most abbreviated and most precise definition of the Vedantic concept of Brahman. Agar Brahman, mind you, in India's history, intellectual history, great thinkers have discussed this concept of Brahman, and the most precise one sentence statement is by Guru Nanak. And when he talks about Moola Mantra, he is talking about Nirakar Brahman. But then he composed another poem, very few people know. The problem is that thinking that we are different because we don't read our books. If people read Guru Granth Sahib, if people read Rig Veda and Guru Granth Sahib, or Brahma Sutra and Guru Granth Sahib, the people will realize. You see, then Guru Nanak composed another poem, which is called Dakhni Onkar. Dakhni Onkar is Sakar Brahma. See, at a time when all the temples had been destroyed in North India, and building temples was not permitted, you are not permitted to build temples. At that time, in 1600 something, Guru Ramdas laid the foundation of Hari Mandir Sahib. He established, it was completed by Guru Arjan Dev, but he built a temple when temple building was not allowed by the Mughals. So this was like going against the stream. Can you imagine the importance of this? When you had no temples anywhere, you were not allowed to build temples, and here is somebody building Hari Mandir Sahib, Har Mandir Sahib, ये भी चलता है, और उसका modern English name है Golden Temple. And those who don't want to identify themselves with the main tradition, they prefer Golden Temple because it doesn't have any real meaning except that there is gold outside the building. But the name of that temple is Hari or Har Mandir Sahib. Hari is Vishnu and Har is Shiva. and till very late there is a bare tree there behind the main Darbar Sahib, and under the bare tree there used to be a Shivling also. In every Gurudwara there used to be a Shivalaya, you see, and it was very common, and there is not much difference. The people, largest number of people who visit the Golden Temple today are Hindus from all over India. Largest number of people who go there, because it is one of the, अगर 4 धाम है ना, तो any Hindu from the south or east or west, when he goes on a pilgrimage for 4 dham, Badri, Rameswaram, Puri and Dwarka, when he goes on 4 dham, he first goes to the Golden Temple, Amritsar, to the Hari Mandir Sahib. So that is this place, it is a 5th dham, not 5th, it is the first dham. अब 4 नहीं 5 धाम है इस देश में, राइट. महाराजा रंजीत सिंह को कहा जाता है दी ग्रेट सिख एम्परर, बट ही नेवर कॉल्ड हिमसेल्फ ए सिख एम्परर. हिज मैप, हिज फ्लैग ऑफ महाराजा रंजीत सिंह, आर्मी फ्लैग, it had Kartikeya, Durga, and in the middle Hanuman, and it was saffron. That was the army, Khalsa army का जो flag था. And when he defeated Shah Zaman of Afghanistan, he made a treaty जिसकी 4 clauses थी, 4 clause treaty. The first clause, return the gates of Somnath temple. Now this was 1800 something, and Somnath temple gates were taken away in 1024. And Guru and Maharaja Ranjit Singh demanding the return of the gates of Somnath. There is another matter. How did he know? It was the race consciousness, memory of the people. And second, he asked for the return of Kohinoor, which had been taken away by Nadir Shah. And most importantly, when he conquered Kashmir from the Afghans, he threw the Afghans out of Kashmir. You will be surprised. It is on record by the British travellers, contemporary, that when Maharaja Ranjit Singh captured Kashmir, the Kashmiri Muslims celebrated Diwali and thanked God that the Hindu rule has come back, because the Afghans had had treated them like anything, particularly their women. So, and the first order that Maharaja Ranjit Singh passed was ban on cow slaughter. And in Kashmir is the one state here today where cow slaughter is still banned. You see, is banned. He banned the cow slaughter. Sikh means a disciple. He is the disciple of the Guru, a learner. शिष्य से. हाँ, सिख पंजाबी में तो कहते सीखना है, कि सीखन जा रहे हैं तू, what are you going to learn, isn't it? It is a very common word for learning. Sikh word is a learning. तो learners हैं वो. And Vahe Guru means praise be to my teacher. And because in the Sikhi, in the essence of Sikhism is the Bani, गुरुओं की बानी. गुरुओं ने जो कहा है, we are an oral culture from Vedic times. All our texts are metrical. The problem is that for the Sikh young man who is very warlike, brave, for him Guru Nanak, a pious saint, he reveres him, but he is not a model. Model is, the macho model is Guru Govind Singh. So Guru Govind Singh they own, they cannot disown, but his writing is Hindu dharma, sanatandharma. So that is the psychological problem. So they keep Dasham Granth separate, and then they say कि उन्होंने बड़े ब्राह्मण रखे हुए थे, they had many Brahmins, so these were in fact written by Brahmins. It is a very foolish thing, because the integrity of the entire compositions of Guru Govind Singh, the linguistic integrity, language, the style, the thought, if there are 20 people are writing, you can't have that unity, the unity of thought and tone and attitude and expression which is there. Guru Gobind Singh was a great scholar. He was taught by very great Pandits. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is unique in the world. He is 4 in 1. He was a poet, he was a scholar, he was a warrior, and he was a saint. 4 in 1. You can get in the world 3 in 1, but 4 in 1 only Guru Gobind Singh. You won't find another person in the history of the world with what all that he did. The Trinity, I mean, there may be other small like Devis are there mentioned, but then the main Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, the creator, the sustainer and the destroyer, they are mentioned many, many times, and hundreds and thousands times. And then Ram and Krishna in all their names, in all their forms as they are addressed, it was 16 forms where Krishna ka naam aata hai, you see. And I must tell you that among there is no one Sikh system, just as there is no one Hindu system. There are the mainstream Akalis, but the true Akalis were the followers of the Guru, who for the first time took 2 swords, Miri and Piri, who decided that fighting is necessary. उन्होंने पहली बार army training and Akali, they were the Akali, and there was Akali Phula Singh. ये जो आजकल के Akali हैं, they are political Akalis, they are not the true Akalis. You see, so there are Akalis, there are Udasin, रविचंद गुरु नानक देव जी के बेटे के है ना, श्रीचंद उदासीन है. And there are Nirankaris, and there are Namdharis, and there are Nirmalas, and barring this politicized group, everybody else is Vedantin and accepts it. In fact, originally the Guru's teaching is of Nirakar Brahma. Nirakar. So, from that point of view, the Nirankaris are the closest to the original. But today's believer, they say they are denying the Gurus. They are not denying the Gurus, but they are saying the Nirakar ke worshippers hai. Nirmalas are totally Vedantic, Nirmales, and Namdharis, you see.
Yes, please.
Namdharis are the ones, सफेद पगड़ी जो पहनते हैं, white turban they wear. They are very peaceful looking also, very peaceful. Namdharis were the ones when the British came to Punjab after 1859 battle, you see, 1849. They set up, the butcher khane, because beef eating थे ना soldiers उनके, तो butcher khane and churches बनने शुरू हुए. It is the Namdharis who started attacking and destroying the butcher khanas and the churches. Or at midnight they used to attack, and when they came to attack, they used to scream. तो उनका दूसरा नाम है कुके, scream and come, and रात को अटैक करते थे. So you see there used to be an alert in the cantonments and the city कि जागते रहो, सिखों के 12 बज गए, मतलब देर टाइम. और इसका हम लोगों ने जोक बना दिया.